Bloody Man
Hello,
United.
people. It's your Usmaan back again with another player ratings. As you can see from the boys' faces, they're really excited for this. So be sure to get your comments in. Drop a like, subscribe, and their links will be in the description as always. Right, boys, we're not going to waste any time. It's late. I want to get food. Man wants pizza, man. It's all good. Anyways, let's get straight to David De Gea. Whilst we'll start with you, what's your rating?
It was all right. I mean, you can't obviously say anything about the penalty, innit? I mean, he did okay. He was a bit more commanding as well. It's still the kicking at the back is a bit suspect, isn't it? I'll be quick with this. I'll give him. I'll give him a 6. You know, I'll give him a 6.
Okay,
He's
respectable 6. Adam, what are you going for?
Yeah, there's not much to talk about here. Didn't really do much. Penalty, couldn't do much. I gave him a 6 as well.
Okay, interesting. Kojo, what do you reckon?
Yeah, 6. One good save and came out to claim crosses for the first time in God knows how long. So,
wow, I had to rub my eyes to see if I was hallucinating or not when he came and caught that ball. But it seemed like I wasn't. Benji, what do you reckon? They've all gone for 6s.
6. Didn't do anything, so. But he didn't save the penalty. I don't know why, but you know.
Well, to be in his defense, Noble does take the penalty. He has been for the last 10 years, so it was a surprise to me that Antonio took it. But yeah, I can't give him anything less than 6s. He didn't really do anything wrong. Right, moving on to Timothy Fosu-Mensah, who of course got substituted at halftime. Benji, we shall start with you this time.
6. Didn't do anything. Was there. Got a yellow card. Standard 6, really. Standard.
Yo, Benji, cheer up, man. Being third as we stand, yo. Being third, yo.
Listen.
Stand in the world, bro.
Until Sunday, I'm not gonna smile.
Yeah. Until Sunday, I'm not gonna smile, you know. Nah, to be fair, okay, fair enough. 6. I'm not gonna lie. I think that's generous, but it's still what Kojo thinks.
I'm going half of that, man. 3.
Damn. 3. Okay.
Poor, disgusting going forward, disgusting defensively.
Was it disgusting?
I'm just gonna call it as I see it. I said this guy is a Fulham player that we saw when they got relegated. Send him back.
Wow. Okay, that was a complete contrast to Benji. Hamza's put 6 as well. He agrees with Benji. So, Ross, would you agree with Kojo or Benji? Or are you in between?
I'm going to go for a 4. I don't think he was he wasn't too good, but then we can't be too harsh on him as well, isn't it? But yeah, going forward, he was really, really poor. Yeah, really poor. There was a few moments where he could have got around the back of him, and when he's just half-heartedly just trying to get into the box and that. There was one pass that he got into the box as well, but it wasn't put away. Ricocheted in the box and all that business. But yeah, so 4's about right.
Fair enough. Adam, what are you going for?
I'm interested in what Kojo is going to give Matish if he's given a 3 out for bloody hell. Wow. Okay, well, I have gone. Who is it? 1 minute 40. I've gone for a 5 because he wasn't great, but then he's coming in instead of obviously Wan-Bissaka, isn't he? So he's coming for a little bit more of an attack, and he didn't really give it. Although he did get into the box for that one shot. And the only mistake I can really properly think about was that card where he did that quite bad tackle. But apart from that, I can't really think of much. So I've gone with a 5.
Okay, Hamza actually said he meant 6 for De Gea. He's gone for 4 for Fosu-Mensah, and I'm actually going to go for a 4 as well. To keep it short and sweet, there's a reason he got substituted at halftime off a jack shirt. And the thing is, you actually notice the difference when Wan-Bissaka came on, which also, emphasizes his lack of doing anything going forward. Wan-Bissaka made one run past the halfway line, and I was like, yes, did absolutely nothing. But just because I didn't see it in the first half.
I can imagine him doing that.
There's somebody in this comments commenting now. Is that not you? Who is this? So basically, right, we got this guy called Wasim Akhtar in the comments. So Bas was thinking it's me. Is that not you, Bas?
I didn't.
So we got somebody with your exact name spelled the way your name's spelled in the comments. That's weird. Right, burner account.
You must be a good guy. You must be a good guy.
Anyways, forget that. Let's move on. We might have to talk about Wan-Bissaka because he came on. Benji, we'll come to you, mate. What do you reckon?
What, for Wan-Bissaka?
Yeah.
6, didn't really do much. Ran about a bit.
Well, he should have got 2 assists, to be fair.
Yeah, but Didn't really do much. 6.
All right, fair enough. Kojo, what do you reckon?
Yeah, I'm happy with 6. Was a lot more defensively stable. Offered a little bit more going forward than Trent. Timothy.
Trent!
Wow.
I wish we had Trent. But
Trent,
anyway,
come outside, mate.
come outside. Timothy's waiting for you to embarrass him. Yeah, I'll give him a 6. Yeah.
Wow. Okay, so Wasim's put Wan-Bissaka moves like Booker T when he's in finals first. Oh,
Wait,
shit.
what
Who
is
is?
you?
I don't know
Yo,
who this
get
is.
him
It's got. It's
Let's
so
get him
weird.
on the show. Can you get
Yeah,
him on the show?
We need to. We need to replace you. Adam, what do you reckon? Does Wan-Bissaka move like Booker T, or is it John Cena? You can't see him.
Well, I've gone with the guys, right? I've gone with 6 again for him because he did offer more than Timmy, but again, he didn't. It was better than the other side. Let's put it like that.
Right. Okay. I've just figured out who it is. The Wasim Akhtar guy. It's actually someone I follow on Twitter. Right. Just so happens to have the same name as you. It's a bit weird. Anyways, Was, what do you reckon?
Do you know what? I'm gonna make
Booker
Benji
T.
smile and go for a 7. Go for a 7. You know what? He came on and made an impact. You can see the difference from him and Fosu when he came on straight away. Like that first half gave him that rest that he needed all the season. He came on and he looked lively and he was trying to link up play as well. But yeah, I think 7's a good score for him.
Adam is a 6.
Adam loves. So just a disclaimer, by the way, lads. We gave me Was on the first play ratings, and the one after we gave Wan-Bissaka a 4, and Adam almost killed me. He was fuming. So just to piss him off again.
That's why Adam was dropped the next 2 fan cams.
But is it only me, or is Wan-Bissaka's shorts too big for him? The way he moves, he just doesn't look comfortable, bro. I don't know why.
No, I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't looking at Booker T's shorts, believe it or not. I'm gonna give him a 6 as well. I do think he had some form of impact, so fair play to him. Right, anyways, moving on to the centre back. We'll start with the Iceman Lindelof, or whatever, melted, whatever you would call him now.
Kojo
loves the centre back.
Kojo
loves the centre back. Who are you going for?
Of course I do.
I'm gonna go for a 6.
5.
Oof.
You go for 5. Okay,
5.
okay. Ben,
No, he wasn't shocking, but I don't think it was like great either. I think this did what he has to do, so it wasn't like anything that stood out for me sort of performance. The other guy next to him, which we're gonna get to, I'll give a higher rating because he stood out. But
spoiler alert!
Spoiler alert! Spoiler! But yeah, I'll give him a 5. I'm not mad at Lindelof at all. Just a 5.
Okay,
look away now if you don't want to know the results.
Benji's giving a 6, I believe.
Yeah.
Okay, fair. Was, what are you going for?
I'm going to give him a 6. I think he was all right. I think he did what he had to do, basically. Average score now. You can't give any more than that. I don't know. I can't remember him doing too much as well. But I don't know. I think 6 is a good score.
Bullied a lot, man.
Did he get bullied a lot?
Yeah,
I didn't. What are you going for?
Not really.
Antonio, yeah, he always committed fouls.
No, he was fine. He kept up with
He
it.
won one and lost one with Antonio. That I can't remember.
I don't remember him getting bullied. I wouldn't say
No,
bullied.
Well, I would say bullied, but there's times when Antonio got past it too easy. And the whole
Right,
But the thing is, though, Benji, no one he didn't cause a goal or anything. He didn't get megged like Maguire did. He got that goal, so So to be fair, the fact that we can't properly think of something, which means he did all right, better than last couple of games. So for that, I've given him a 6 as well.
Mr. 6 strikes again.
Wait till you get to Maguire, because
1 second. Let me just put it back on the screen so we know. Right, okay. You know what?
No point asking him now.
The rating I'm going to give him, right, is based on the other players around him, and I'll explain. So because he was the only person, right, I actually genuinely recall passing the ball through the fucking lines. He played the ball, I think, to Greenwood right from the defense to split the whole team when Greenwood was offside. and nobody else was doing it. Like at least he was going forward and trying something, and he's not meant to be doing that. That's not even his job. And defensively, I don't remember him getting bullied. I might have completely slipped my mind or whatever. But for the fact that he was actually trying to go forward and he actually showed a bit of balls, like not like the rest of the team, I'm gonna give him a 7. Just because, why not? Fuck it. The rest of them all shied away, and Lindelof actually didn't, to be fair to him. Anyways, moving on to Maguire. Kojo, what are you giving him?
I'm going to give Maguire an 8.
An 8?
Oh.
Hey, come
Have
back.
you got like a Kojo strong double or something? It's like Usmaan Akhtar got Kojo as well somewhere.
Listen, this is very hard for me to do because I was sitting here watching, thinking, damn, he's not making any mistakes at all. But no, honestly, solid, brought the ball out well. Unlike what's it called? The Chelsea game when he was running around in circles and giving the ball away to Alonso.
Listen, I've erased that from my memory. Can we stop mentioning it now? The amount of people have been tagging me in that. Oh my god.
He was actually a lot more simpler with the ball. He did what he needed to do well. He wasn't bullied in the air. He tackled well, and he released the ball quick enough where he needed to. It's an 8 for me.
Fair. Okay, I can't argue with that. We've got a couple of comments here. Just quickly, we've got one that Benji was gonna buzz off this.
But that's right.
Follow me on Twitter, bro. Follow me on Twitter.
That's actually Adam's brother-in-law, and he's pro Joseph.
Yeah.
So I'll take.
But that's right. Sorry, Adam. That's right.
I believe what you say.
I'm not having a good stream.
We got a few other comments. Hamza put Maguire played well, 7 or 8. Henry Suarez has said 8 as well. He agrees with you. A lot of people agree with Kojo here.
My people.
Yeah, quite a few. Benji, what are you saying? What do you reckon for Maguire?
7.
Okay, interesting.
Solid performance. Done his thing, innit?
Fair. I suppose I don't think many can disagree with that. Abid, who's on the fan camp, put me and Hamza at the back, 6'3" and 6'5", can do a better job.
I want to say quickly about Harry Maguire.
I've seen them both play the wank.
When he drives out from the back, it drives me crazy, man.
Sorry, Benji, I just had to get that in. What were you saying? Sorry.
When he drives out from the back, it drives me crazy, man. Seriously.
Yeah. Can I just say one thing before I give my rating? Who does he think he is? Why are you getting the ball and man? You're not Ronaldinho, man. Just give it away. Just pass
it for Leicester. That's why we signed him, innit?
Yeah, but there was one, right? I swear to God, I don't know if you remember it. I think it was in the first half. He drove with the ball and then played a long ball that went to the keeper. No. He played a long ball. I think he was meant to go for Rashford. I thought, why you, bro? Don't do. You're not Alderweireld. You're not Alderweireld, man. You're not. I've said it. You're not Beckham, bro. Just because you do that with your hair doesn't mean you're Beckham. Anyways, I'm gonna give him a 7 actually because I thought you played alright. To be fair to him, I'm not gonna knock him that much. Adam, I'll come to you because I don't know if you've seen Adam's fan camp, but he went in on Maguire. So this should be interesting.
Right.
You both did actually. Both you two did.
Oh, as well. I got some company. I thought I was just
point.
Okay, yeah,
I thought Kojo's fans were all just going to hate me instantly for this, but
Kojo hates him, don't worry, he loves you.
He gets a 5.
What?
He gets a 5.
I don't get it.
You know, for the only reason he probably deserves a 7, to be fair. But for me, he gets a 5. And Kojo, listen, right? He's our captain. There was no leadership in that game at all. He didn't do anything leadership worthy. Yes, he did his job defensively. Yes, so did Lindelof, right? But I expect Maguire on the pitch to be like screaming at man, do your bloody job. Bruno, get more up the field. He should be leading. I don't know if he's listening to me anymore. He's crying.
He is. To be fair, Adam, we've got a comment here that actually agrees with you. It's what's on his burner account. No, I'm joking. So he's put, can people here remember we drew 1-1? It was a disappointing performance. No one should be above 5 apart from Green with no clean sheet. 8 is over the top. I suppose he has got a point, hasn't he?
Imagine if we had right, how much he would sort out the play and just scream at this man to do the bloody jobs properly and get us a goal. Grab the game by the scruff of the neck and get a result.
You know what? As much as I criticize him, I criticize him a lot. The guy screams at players consistently. How many times have we heard him F and Jeff at, like, for example, Luke Shaw
Luke
in terms
Shaw,
of
yeah,
getting
yeah.
in place every time. The guy
You
does
know
it.
what? Luke Shaw wasn't there today.
That's what. That's
No,
what
but he said
give
in
an
general,
example.
don't you, Adam?
Give an
Not
example.
I don't
about.
care about general. We should have
Listen,
won
I don't
today.
like the
We
guy. I
didn't.
don't like the guy. I'm not here to defend his life. You can criticize who you want, but I'll give him an 8 all day long.
Okay, fair. But obviously, everyone's entitled to opinion. Some people agree with Adam, some people agree with Kojo. Me and Benji have given him a 7 as well.
Yeah.
And just to answer your question, Wasim, who's in the chat, the reason the no clean sheet thing isn't a valid reason because what did the defense do to? It was Pogba who cost the clean sheet. It was nothing to do with the defense. They didn't really give any chances away, so I don't think you can mark them down on a mistake from Pogba. I don't think that's fair, but that's just
And
me.
also,
Go on. No, go on.
No, I was gonna say that what you say doesn't really make sense with all due respect because that means what if we win, everyone's above a 7. If we lose, everyone's below a 4. Not really, but
Yeah, he's saying our centre backs hold onto the ball too long and have too many touches and sideways.
they
Again,
do, but it's
I
a
agree
fact.
with that. But defensive, you've got to mark them on defensively first, innit? Which, if Pogba doesn't make that mistake, yeah, granted, you know, we probably didn't deserve to win, but we probably do win that game. Yeah, everyone's obviously entitled to your opinion. Anyways, Was, we'll come on to you again. You said the exact same thing as Adam, actually.
Yeah, no, I mean, I understand what Adam means as well, but then I understand what everyone else means as well. This is one of his better games. The only thing is,
Defense.
I'm giving him a 7, by the way. Only because as a player, as an individual, he played really well. But as a captain, you would have got 8 if he just bossed it a bit more. But then the thing is, because the last few games, listen, Ben, calm down. Last few games he's been poor in it. So I mean, he was thinking more about himself as well to have a good game. Do you see what I'm saying?
I think that's a valid point, to be fair. I did see that as well.
Thing is an extra, innit? Obviously, you need to sort your own house out before you sort someone else's house out, innit? So basically, I understand both sides of the argument, actually. So 7 years, I think it's okay.
All right, okay. Well, we'll see him in the chat.
But I agree with Adam as well, in a way.
We'll see him in the chat's gone for a 6, so which is fine. We said 7, 6, fairly close in it. Right, moving on, because we spent 18 minutes on 3 players. To left back. Oh my God, this one should be interesting. Brandon Williams. Wow. I'm not going to start this. Benji, you can go first, mate.
I give Brandon a 5.
Okay.
I feel like I don't know why he was playing DM for like a couple of minutes. It was very confusing to me. I feel like he's been shot of confidence as well, which is very, very sad to see. But he did try. That's one of the things I like about him. He at least tried. So I'll give him a 5.
Okay, that's understandable. Okay, Kojo, what do you reckon?
I'm gonna give him a 4. He was because he was a little bit better than Timothy. That's the only thing I can give him for. That's about it. He went forward a few times, did two nice things, but apart from that, he had an absolute disaster performance. But he's young, so I don't even get mad. It's just what it is.
But
what are you going for?
What's wrong, Benji?
No, I was gonna say, has anyone noticed that when people overlap Rashford, he never passes the ball to them?
We'll talk. Benji, don't worry. We'll get to Rashford. Don't worry. What are you giving Brandon?
Yeah, I'll give him a 5. I think that's about right. But you know what? He did look lively. I got to give him that. And his head could have dropped from the last game when he assisted for the Chelsea goal, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. What for Mount? It's at Mason Mount.
Oh yeah, that's it. So I mean, his head could have dropped. He's a young kid. You know what I mean? He's a bit. So I think 5 is about right. And he did look lively. He was playing 1-2 passing here and there. I mean, attacking third, he was all right. I mean, he could do better, but then again,
I honestly think I was watching a different game because I've given him a fucking 3.
I don't think he's that bad, is he, man?
No,
you were watching a different game. You were definitely watching a different game.
But somebody in here agrees with me as well. Actually, they've given him a flipping 2.
Yeah, but you're bound to put that. You're bound to put that message up because you're in charge of the messages.
No, but I'll put the other ones up. But don't worry, someone's agreed with you. It seems but Bilal's agreed with you, but you've paid him off because you're fucking best cousins, aren't you?
I've got no money, mate.
But the reason I've given him 3, right, and I've put up his message. I didn't read it out. How many times did he slip, right, and almost cost us? And
everyone slipped.
No.
Everyone slipped.
Noble was fucking running rings around him. Fucking Mark Noble.
He's got better studs, man. I'm telling you now. They all slip.
Listen, whilst you've had your say, let me have my say now. Noble made him look fucking wank today. And he's young, so I'm not getting on him in general. But today, I'm marking him on today, not what he did against Chelsea or what other games. He's been good for us overall this season, and he's pushed Luke Shaw to do better. But today, bro, you can't say he's done well today. Everyone said 5 to be fair. I must be on my own, apart from Abid's my homie. But honestly, I just thought he was poor. He didn't offer nothing going forward as well. And he's just highlighting why Luke Shaw is missed. Everyone was slagging Luke Shaw before he got injured, saying he's this, he's that, and now we look terrible without him. But anyways, most people don't agree with me in the chat. Henry said 5. Wasim is saying propaganda FC by Usmaan. Adam, what are you going for Williams?
I got him for a 4 because that's what he deserves.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, all right. Straight to the point. Moving on. Like I said, a lot of the other guys are saying a 5, so I might be overreacting, but that's just me, innit? Anyways, moving on. We'll go to Matic. We'll start with you, Adam, this time. What do you
Could I start with that, please?
Fuck Matic, bloody hell. This guy ruined the game. He ruined it. He was bloody, oh my God. He's like Usmaan in midfield, just wants the ball and touching the ball all the time.
I'm not even that bad. What the hell? You're fucking
terrible, terrible. He makes me just want to stop watching. That's like Usmaan, honestly. No, I gave him.
I know where you live, mate.
I gave him a 2, man. He is the reason that it was so slow. He was like Matic back when he was a shit. Sorry, language, but yeah, he's like him back in the day, and it just, that's my word. He's the worst player today for me.
But I've gone to one lower than that. Anyways, Kojo, coming to you.
1.
Straight in there.
Simple. Honestly, needless fouls. Stupid needless fouls.
Should have got sent off. Should have got sent off.
Should have. I don't know how he didn't get a second yellow.
Exactly, yep. Stupid dribbling into nonsensical areas. Giving the ball away. Trying to move like Pirlo, but moving like Carlton Palmer. 1.
Oh my God.
Lionel Matic.
Man said Carlton Palmer. Oh shit. Benji, what are you going for? Do you agree with the boys or do you think that's harsh?
Kojo's harsh, bro. That's Kojo, innit?
Coming from you.
I'm not as harsh as him. This guy.
Everyone's different today. You've got decoys or something.
I'll give Matic. I even thought he was going to play. I'll give him a 3 for this.
I swear to God, I thought you were going to say 5 for a second. Then I was
no. I'll give him a 3. You know why? Yeah, because he's supposed to be the base, and I feel like he doesn't have to wrap a pass into people's feet. And when he gets the ball, he'll give it to Maguire to do his job. And it's frustrating to watch. I was even telling my friend, look, if we get a better player in DM, we'll be unstoppable. Ruben Neves, he's so trash, this Matic guy, man. So
I got the team guy is he's mixing. Let's get him on next week. He's making sense.
We've got a comedy from Bilal. This is just cracked. Matic has 3 good games this season in Chelsea. Low-key still paying his wages. Okay, Bilal, what are you going for Matic?
0.
No, come on, you've got to be taking the piss. There's no way.
No, I'm not taking the piss. I'll tell you why. Because I said in the I'll tell you why. No, let me hear me out. Because I said in the preview that if he's gonna be the main guy, he's gonna set the tone. He's gonna get the ball. If he takes too many touches and he starts passing around the back, then we're not gonna perform. And you know what? Exactly what happened as well. So you know what? I'm gonna give him a 0. I'm gonna stand to my word, innit? Stick to my word. Because he was so poor. He was too poor. And you know what, Matic? He's one of those players that I actually kind of backtracked myself, and I said, you know what? He's actually doing all right after lockdown, kind of thing. But this time, he's like Adam said, he's gone back to the future, mate. I'll pass.
Oh my God! What's is spoiled by Henry? No, I'm going to give him a 3. I'm not going to dwell on it too much because we've been talking about my man for too long. Right, Pogba. I'm going to start on Pogba because I'm going to be, the title is based on what I've said.
Made a good save, though.
Pogba needs to give De Gea lessons, first and foremost. Shout out.
Yeah, definitely.
On how to actually fucking use his hands and save it. But now I'm going to give Pogba a 1, man. I don't think I can give him anything higher. Because, okay, granted, he was probably... Just what is he doing in it? We've all spoken about individual. I'll let you guys have your say on it. But at the end of the day, it's a stupid penalty. I got second-hand embarrassment by the fact that he tried to disguise it by hitting his face. Just say, well, I fucked up there, and just don't try to blend him and fall. It's a thing. It's embarrassing. Overall, his play, he didn't do anything. Like again, I do think that was Ollie's fault. I've got to be honest because of his positioning. That's on Ollie. But same time, I wanted more from him. He didn't break the lines. He didn't run past anyone. He didn't play a 1-2. He passed the ball and stood there and looked at other players. Man, just come on, Pogba, man, grab the game by the scruff of the neck and actually do something. So I'm giving him 1 because I know he's capable of world class ability. So that's my thoughts. Anyways, Kojo, we'll come on to you. What do you reckon? Am I being harsh or you're in the ballpark?
I'll probably give him a 4. Just because, yeah, he was out of rhythm, out of pace. I understand fatigue comes into it, but he just wasn't good enough today.
But he didn't play against Chelsea, so.
Oh, boy, he came on and
20
half
minutes.
an hour.
But he looked tired there as well, and that's the point. Like, I don't know what's going on with all of that. You know what I mean? So either way, it wasn't a good performance. And the handball, me personally, I said, I understand. You know, when the balls come to your face, anybody you put your hands in front of your face. But listen, bro, it's 20 yards. That's it. Duck
the thing, Mayweather, man.
Duck
Just
the
roll
thing,
it
bro.
with that Mayweather.
You know, exactly. That Mayweather.
You could have
thing, you know what I
Mayweather
mean?
defensed him, man. Come on, man. The guy's into his boxing, man. You should know about this thing. Right, Benji, what are you giving him? Obviously, I've probably gone a bit harsh, but we'll see what you say.
Pogba, 4.
Okay.
Very, very poor by his standards, but we don't want to talk about too much.
Okay, fair enough. Adam, what are you saying?
Yeah, never mind Mayweather boxing. Pogba likes his dancing, innit? He should have just done some bit of that, or something like that to move out the way. I give him a 4 as well for the exact same reason as all you, man.
Okay, fair enough. What have you gone for?
Yeah, 3. I think he wasn't really involved in the game at all. I mean, we needed more of him. So yeah, he just went missing, to be honest. 3, I think.
Okay, fair enough. We've got a comment here from Was again, otherwise known as United Focus on Twitter. Shout out. Pogba was way too deep. It's Ollie's fault. He did make the handball error, however, did start lead up to the goal. I suppose that's fair enough. I will get to Ollie later, and I think most of us probably gonna, we'll see what happens. Right, okay, move on to Bruno again. I'll start. Well, I've given Pogba 1. I can't really give Bruno anything fucking high in it. I'm going to give Bruno 3. Again, based on their ability, I might be being harsh on them, but I expect more than what I received. And I thought, honest to God, he was absolutely atrocious today. There's so many different factors to that. Tactics, he's tired, and they weren't finding him in the pockets. But for his ability, he just weren't good enough for me anyways. Ross, we'll come to you. What do you reckon?
I'll give him a 4, but I think, yeah, he was poor today, and some of his passing was off. But again, I'm going back to Matic. If he doesn't distribute the ball to Pogba or gives it to Bruno, he's not going to get enough of the service in it to give it to the front man. So it stems from behind him as well. But then when he did get it, he didn't do anything amazing with it, apart from 1 or 2 balls behind where he, created all right. But for his standards, yeah, 4.
Okay, fair enough. What are you going for, Adam?
4, yeah. He had no discipline today in his position. He was just everywhere and then just doing nothing, absolutely nothing. But then, like what I says, because Matic is doing shit, he's trying to cover. Literally, Bruno's just trying to cover other people because they're not doing their jobs, and he's seeing that, like a leader would see. So he's trying to cover people, but that means he's not in his position. So 4 for me.
Right, we've got a comment here from ManFan TV. Fred was the best player prior to COVID. Matic has been doing well, but past 2-3 ain't been great. Underrating Fred, but overrating Matic. I'm done. Put some respect on Fred's name, but okay, fair enough. I suppose there's probably a bit of truth on that. Mine is the overrating Fred. The Matic, in my best opinion. But Coach, I believe you haven't given the score.
Yeah, 3. Nothing worked for him today. He tried, but nothing worked, and it's unfortunate. Yeah, 3.
Yeah, that's going to happen by the end of the day. At least he keeps trying in it. So you got to appreciate that at least. Right, moving on to the front 3, starting with Marcus Rashford. Wow, lads, I know you're all going to probably rip into him, but we haven't got much time. So I'm just going to keep it short and sweet. 1, simple as. What was he doing, man? Why was he not taking on his defender? I just don't understand. Took him on once the whole game. Little kid. He's played that was the second ever game. And he just allowed him to have a comfortable game. So
did you see how easily he went past him? And he did take him on.
Went past him
it was
with
just
no effort. Like
literally no
effort.
challenge.
He wasn't running at his player. He was sloppy on the ball. Decision making was poor. He didn't offer any support to Martial. I can go on, but we'll leave it for the podcast tomorrow. Benji, what are you giving him?
3.
Okay, interesting. Kojo, what are you giving him?
2.
Okay, straight in there, Adam.
These guys are pissed. I gave him a 4, but you've just said there about that defender, that being his second game. I didn't know that. I'm moving it down to a 3 because when he did get past him, he destroyed him. So 3.
Yeah, just to cheer you up, I've got Liverpool fans texting me with a picture of Henderson holding the trophy, lads.
Bloody
Yes.
that is not
Send that to Ollie, man.
So that's my phone on airplane mode for the rest of the night. What are you giving Rashford?
1.
Yeah, I knew you were going to give him 1.
But you know what? His body language was off from the start, like I said, didn't it? He didn't look like he wanted to play today.
Yeah. We got a comment here saying Rashford didn't turn up. He was building form, which has disappeared past 2 games. I don't count the Chelsea game because the Chelsea game for me was completely Ollie's fault. I'm not putting the blame.
It was just an off game. It was just an off game.
Today was an off game, but the Chelsea game was Ollie's mistake. Anyways, moving on. We'll talk about it later because we can go on for ages on Rashford. All right wing, Mason Greenwood. Adam, we'll come to you first, mate, because obviously I know how much you love him.
I do love him, but I have only given him a 7. He did score the goal. He was the light spark. He is basically the highest rated player that I've got. But because of the draw, I've put him down to a 7. But he was probably the best player today for us.
All right, Kojo, what do you reckon?
Yeah, I'm happy with 7. Like I said, been marked out of games because he's both-footed, but he found his way in and he scored a wonderful goal. So
Benji?
I'm giving him an 8. I think to be 18, 19 and to be basically one of the main leaders in this Manchester United squad takes a lot of balls from him. And the goal he scored is so crucial to our top 4 hopes. So there's a lot of pressure on him, to be honest. I'm not going to lie. So 8 for him.
Yeah, I think that's a fair point, obviously. He stepped up, man. He didn't hide away like a lot of people, man. Even when we needed that second goal, he was wanting the ball a lot, man. So fair play to him. What are you giving him?
Yeah, I agree with Benji. I think he did step up as well. He's looking for the ball as well. That's a sign of a good player as well. At that young age, when you're looking for it, you're playing with confidence, isn't it? So yeah, 8 for him.
Fair enough. I'm going to give him a 7. I don't think he did enough to get an 8, especially in the first half. He was non-existent for me personally. Well, all the players were obviously, but yeah, 7 for me. Probably the best player on the pitch. Fucking and Liverpool fans are spamming me. God, I unbelievably cringe. Anyways, moving on to Martial. Anthony Martial got this assist with the only moment of actual brilliance in the game for us. Anyways, Benji, we'll come to you first.
I'm going to give him a 6. I actually feel sorry for him, to be honest, because the tactics don't allow him to get that many chances. I feel so sorry for him, about 6.
Okay, fair. Kojo, what do you reckon?
4. Good assist, but like I said on the fan cam that we did, doesn't run in behind enough into today's game. Always sport to feet, not different option, and Diop and Ogbonna live for that. So 4.
Fair enough. Was also agrees 7 is fair for Greenwood. Was, what are you going for?
Yeah, Martial 6, an average game for him, but he didn't do anything too wrong as well. Neither did he do anything too right, but he was there. He was, again, no service, like Benji was saying, innit? So you can't do anything. Whatever he got, he kind of made something out of it. So yeah, 6, average.
Okay, the other was team United Focus has put 7 for Martial, lack of service. Okay, fair enough. Adam, what are you going for?
Yeah, I agree. I don't think it was his fault. I think he was trying as much as he could, but the service was terrible behind him. So I gave him a 6.
I love how you're looking down at your notepad and pen. I'm gonna give him a 6 as well. I'm just gonna keep it short and sweet. I just don't think it's his fault. As a striker, you're only as good as the people around you sometimes, innit? It is what it is, innit? He kind of clutched the game with Greenwood, got something out of it. But anyways, we move to the manager. I'm not going to talk about Igalo. Was there any other? Oh, yeah, we've done one Bissaka. Was it just a goal that?
Benji actually sat up. Hang on a minute. Benji sat up for this.
Oh, when did you go first?
Here we go, Benji. Go on.
For the goal.
2.
Okay, it's a bit higher than I thought.
Yeah, 2. The tactics. Gee, what do we actually learn in training? It's so frustrating. And the thing is, what pisses me off the most, this guy does not allowed to make subs. Like, why?
Who would you have subbed on? Can I just ask you quickly?
Go on.
Who would you sub on? Sorry, Daniel James? Pereira?
Don't say one matter.
No, but
Please don't say
even
one
so,
matter.
like, I just don't get it. Like, nothing.
Tell me who you sub on then. Give us an alternative. Would you want Lingard, Pereira?
Bro, I'll take anybody. The thing is, like, we need to just freshen it up, man. He needs to learn how to. We just have to take a gamble on all these players. There's no point having them on the bench. If we're not
Can I just say what? Can I just say one thing? Sorry to interrupt you. You criticized him a couple of weeks back for making substitutions, taking Pogba and Bruno off. Now you want. Go on then.
The ones 2 weeks ago, you take them off because they can't score goals. I would have taken off Matic and then bought on somebody else for a bit more creative spark.
So just
That's
Matic.
how I would have personally. Yeah. The rest of them, who agreed for James? No way. I would say Matic.
Listen, if we took off Matic,
it can work.
Listen, if we took off Matic and put McTominay on or Fred, I'll be honest with you, it would have made no difference to the final result.
For a striker.
Why would we do that? Because the draw was still put us in third.
We've done that so many times.
Yeah, but we didn't have to. Yeah, but we didn't have to go gun ho for this game because the draw actually is still a good result for us in terms of the overall picture. It's shit on the day, but the overall picture it was. Why would you risk it then? Because it was just hypothetically speaking. I hear what you're saying.
Yeah.
But if we lost, if we lost, we put a strike on for Matic, and we lost. That goes from us having to draw against Leicester to us having to beat Leicester.
I just want to see him do something different. Try something different. Let him work.
Right. Fair enough. Okay, we'll
Not
talk
against
about
Leicester because it's our last game of the season.
What? Yeah, please don't try anything. Just keep it simple. What are you going for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer?
He didn't have a good day, did he? I'm going to go for 5, I think.
It's a bit higher.
Yeah, just a bit below. No, I mean, he put his strongest team out and he rested Wan-Bissaka and, and then he brought him on. I think he didn't do too bad. Yeah, he could have been quicker with bringing maybe a Gallo on for Rashford because you can clearly see Rashford not having a good game. And with the Matic thing, bloody hell, I don't know, you can't really take Matic out of the team, can you there?
Why?
You can't bring McTominay because McTominay's not the same thing.
Yeah, but McTominay and that have been shit. They're not like they've been playing well.
They've been terrible. So what can you do?
McTominay had an absolute mare.
Did you guys see how Matic played? Are you shitting me?
Yeah, McTominay had an absolute mare. Let's bring Cordial. Let's see what Cordial thinks. What do you reckon? Do you think, obviously, the rating and obviously that sub as well, Matic for McTominay?
I'm just going to give him a 5 just because I've said this enough times. At this point, the team's depth is poor anyway, so whoever it brings on is not going to really make much change.
Exactly, that's exactly my point.
But I did say to you, Usmaan, that he could have brought Dan James when West Ham pressing a bit more. But apart from that, honestly, the team's not good enough, man. Wait, he can run in behind with his pace and then deliver across to the corner flag. I lie, man. 5.
Adam, where are you going?
He should have made changes for me. Get Matic off. I gave him a 3 because of lack of doing anything. He had the water break to talk to them.
Adam has a notepad. Respect him.
To talk to them. He did nothing. West Ham aren't a Southampton. West Ham aren't gonna. They didn't press like proper. Obviously, when they started seeing
they're like this the whole game.
But
that's a good look on you, Benji. That I'm not gonna lie.
But McCartney can give you 6 for that. Just that.
You listen, Was. Yeah, you said don't even say it matter. Matter would have been fine because they sat back.
Get lost. Matter would have been fine. You'd have been slower than Booker T, mate.
Right? Can I just say one thing? Adam, can I just say one thing?
James on for Rashford.
Adam.
You should have won. You should have won.
All right, can you?
Win. Not for a draw.
I like Adams.
So this is what Maguire needs. This kind of passion, man.
Oh my god! All right, listen.
Adam Rage.
Right, can I just say one thing? Okay, Adam, what did you give him after all that? What was it? 3?
Give him a 6. You give him a 6.
Shut up.
Right, can I just call you out, Mas, for 1 second? You've just given Matic a 0 and then said he should have stayed on the pitch. Which fucking one is it?
For me?
You gave Matic a 0 and you said he should have subbed him off.
Yeah, you can't because the rest of them are crap as well.
But you gave him
Crap
a
for
0.
crap.
So surely
Crap
you
for crap. We got no one on the bench, mate. You can't take him off. You just can't take him off.
So you gave him a 0 and you're telling me you can't take a 0 off the pitch.
Honest to God, him playing at 0 is still better than what's coming on at the moment.
I don't agree with that. But Tommy's not that bad.
You sound like Mourinho, right? When he said...
You someone told me the other day, innit? You look flipping clueless.
He's not a 0,
That's not the mentality to have for us.
All right, I'm gonna wrap it up because it's been 40 minutes. All right, okay. I'm gonna give him a 3 as well because I actually agree with Benji for once. I think Oli costs this game. I'm gonna.
Benji, you win.
Oli, I agree with that. I don't even know what I call it. Just give it a rating.
I said I give 5 because the bench sucks anyway.
Yeah, I agree with that point as well. But the reason I give it him a 3 is because it says he put the tactics out. Why the fuck is Pogba playing in DM? We're at Old Trafford. I don't know if they know we're at Old Trafford. If Jose did that, I would have killed him. So why is Pogba playing in CDM when we were the first 15 minutes? West Ham was shitting it. And then Pogba was still sat on the halfway line when there's got one striker and Antonio and there's nobody else there. Why can't the 2 centre-backs deal with him and maybe Matic in front of them? Why do they need 4 players to look after Antonio? He's not fucking Ronaldinho. Like, do you know what I mean?
Matic was incompetent.
But it's, I don't know. I just thought Oli got it completely wrong. We got lucky today. Let's be real. We had one moment of brilliance. Oli didn't make any changes. He should have brought Dan James on for a bit of pace. He didn't. He should have brought Garlo on earlier as well. He didn't do that. But anyways, that's our thoughts. We're going to leave it there because we probably end up talking for too long and I need to get some food. Apart from that, that has been your play ratings. I just want to say a massive thank you to everyone. United Focus has said the too deep hate it. I don't know what he's talking about, but don't worry, we all Ali in here apart from Benji. Man, it's that drop a like, subscribe. He's just practicing his Ali pose and he's gonna come back and he's gonna nail it. Rest of you, show the boys some love in the description. I just want to say thank you for your time. Peace. In a bit.
Players.
And we're in 3rd, boys. Can we just finish on that positive? We're in 3rd. Ignore the fact that Liverpool
Champions League.